welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Ready for some football now from Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Tonight, a good one coming your way in the AFC. It's the New England Patriots and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you're with us. Out is the rookie from Greg's alma mater. That's Andres Borregales to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
You think back just a few years ago, Mike, Trevor Lawrence coming out of Clemson, he was regarded as one of the top quarterback prospects of the last decade, and at times he's fit the billing, but it's been the inconsistency, protect the ball, turnovers. If he can clean up a lot of those miscues, he could be one of the top quarterbacks in this league.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So let's give the kicker some credit. Not only was it a really good save by the holder, but his ability to make that kick when the timing wasn't right is a lot easier said than done. So you got to get to the sideline. Long snapper's got to do his side of the bargain here, and they've got to be better the next time out.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their 2nd-year quarterback, the #3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot, As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is May. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
2nd and inches. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot.
That is Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to a 10-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hands. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Off the play fake, here's May. Got a man downfield, it's Wilson. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, New England.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it, and the Pats are on the board. It's 10-7.
Jaguars 10, Patriots 7.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They had that field goal on the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. That's swung out to Etienne. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
That's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down, and that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1 3rd down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. doing there? They made sure he would not get free. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll go play action with May. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. Pick up of 46 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's now second and 6.
From the 22 now, here's second and 6. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Throwing on second down, May. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll go with the sneak. And he will have a Patriots first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Second and 7. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's May. That one, taken in. Touchdown, New England.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage, great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Patriots are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Jaguars 10.
Well, following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-10 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. From the 34-yard line, here's second and a couple as we are ready to get back underway. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Jacksonville. That's good.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brenton Strange was his intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Myers. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. This one complete to Washington. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Patriots' 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's second and 3. Back to throw. Lawrence. Get this to the tight end, Johnny Monk. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
ETN now on first and 10. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Second down, Lawrence. That one incomplete. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Lawrence now. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And Certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
A first down throw for Lawrence. It is brought in the end zone. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Jaguars.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Patriots 14.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Off the play fake, it's May. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll be 2nd down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. Let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a 1st down picked up.
That's another Patriots 1st down. A pickup of 2
I don't want to
yards.
take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw now. May. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Patriots. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jags offense and Jacoby Myers set for their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Etienne.
Lawrence's pass complete to Travis Etienne. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
2. Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss on his way to a nice pickup of 7.
29-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. After this timeout, here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, that's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Gibbons.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw is May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
2nd down and 8. Here's May. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Going for it all. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They put Strange in motion. From the gun, a give to Etienne. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down by Craig Woodson. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Catch man, right side, by Thomas. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
It's 4th down.
Here's Logan Cook now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
1st and 10.
The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he's had things all his way in the 1st half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here. May now on 1st and 10. Diggs on the reception. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now, May. He'll get this out to Henderson. The Pats can stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop at 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun. It's May. And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
3rd and 7.
Halftime coming up. Let's go downstate. And Scott Hansen has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the 2nd half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Patriots offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as we start this one with 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is May. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
This one, fielded out beyond the 25. The Jaguars offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. He'll drop this for ETN. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for the first with ETN. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be from 56 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. Their lead is just a point. They begin it on this drive with 1st and 7. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. On play action, here's Ned. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing is May. Trip pass caught by Henry, the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher, and This offense now finds themselves staring at fourth down as a result.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Jaguars offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the handoff, it's ETN. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll run the toss here to ETN. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Jacksonville.
The key to these toss plays, Mike, is that the back has patience. It's a mixture of you want to get that ball out on the edge quickly, but you also have to give time for the big boys out in front to give you some blocks. So really well executed there, and it led to a big pickup.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
2nd down, Lawrence. Set up the screen here for Tootin. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. This one caught left side, that screen. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
To throw is Lawrence. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
That first and goal sack now changes everything defensively. Like, you imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on 2nd and 3rd down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation, I think is a huge win.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. To throw is Lawrence. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
It's a loss of 4.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
So, after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 2. And will start this drive with 1st and 10. Cooper, the tight end, is in motion. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Toss, Henderson heading right. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's now 3rd.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll find his tight end, that's Henry. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Out of the gun, here's May. Got a man downfield, it's Wilson. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, New England.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
From the 23, here's second down and 2. Off the play fake, here's May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Emmanuel Ogba in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's third down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
To throw now, May. He'll try and get there on the ground. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
That's another Patriots first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
A short game, down to the 7. Second and goal. Off the bootleg. Here's May. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, New England. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Travis Etienne of the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. From the 35, it's first and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. Throw right side, taken in by Thomas. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Pass caught by the tight end, Strain. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
On first down, Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strain. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
To the right side, hauled in by Myers.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Outside, complete to Thomas.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll run it here with Etienne. A second effort, and he is in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Pivotal moment here for the Jaguars. They're going to go for 2.
The Jaguars will
They'll try to pick it up with Etienne. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll go play action with May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Patriots first down.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll bring up second down.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, New England.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
May to the air once more. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's in! Kayshon Butte. Touchdown, Patriots. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Patriots have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense back onto the field for their next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll step up and run this. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. There's a short one. He's got screen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 6 coming up. In motion is Myers. Lawrence now on 2nd down. This one caught left side. That screens. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Man in motion here is Washington. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Mike, we always say pass rush ends games, and for all intents and purposes, this could be the game right here. There's no guarantee that if they fail on this 4th down, that they're going to have a chance to even get the ball back.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. Here's Lawrence. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And that stop right there will do it. Even though they have 2 timeouts remaining, there's just not enough time on the clock to get another attempt. What a huge stop with the game on the line, and that will all but end this game.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Jacksonville, good night, everyone.